Hello everyone, Paul Shakuri, Entrepreneur Adrenaline. And in this video, I'm basically going to talk to you guys about some of the things that I do in the car and on the way to work that help educate me as a business person and get myself stronger every single day. How do I get that level of excitement? How am I always pumped and motivated? Why is it that I always have and seem to have this energy that you guys talk about? Well, I promise you, number one, it starts from, your house and from when you actually wake up to the night before. I mean, I'm going on 4 hours of sleep, and I'm not bragging about that, saying that's a good thing. However, I am here to tell you that if you are getting little sleep, it should be the only reason why you're getting little sleep is because you're working on your businesses or you're working for your businesses. And remember, working really hard and working long hours is only supposed to happen for as long as until you become, successful to the point where you're really satisfied with where you're at, if that makes sense. So meaning, for example, let's just say my most primary goal is to actually hit $1 million in actual liquid assets or liquid cash, let's say, in my actual bank account. And when I do that, instead of working 80 to 90 to 100 hour weeks, whatever it is, I'm going to cut it back down and I'm going to work a lot less. Well, you see, it depends from person to person who exactly you are as a person and what your goals are. Because if you can, hit your goals and achieve them in a quicker period of time or just however long it takes, that's when you can cut back the amount of hours you actually work and actually get more sleep. But the big question and what this video is really about is, you starting off from when you wake up. Everybody wakes up, in a different way, in different manner. You may wake up and on every single day it may be different. You may wake up, with the attitude of, today I'm really tired because I did not, get a lot of sleep. And then you also may wake up under the impressions that today's a brighter day. I understand that I'm just putting my blog together and, I'm putting a website together or I'm putting my business together or I'm looking for, if you're into sales management, I'm looking for that one salesperson who's going to continue to work for me, whatever the deal is. You need to understand that in your actual business, when you wake up, that's when the clock starts. So if you've ever had a job where you actually punch in and clock in, I'll tell you one thing is, as an entrepreneur, especially following the Entrepreneur Adrenaline show, it's very important that you guys understand from the second you wake up, that's when you start to motivate yourself. That's when you actually start boosting and pumping yourself. To enjoy the luxuries in life, it's going to take work. And the most of you who are actually listening to my show actually understand and identify that already. So I don't want to touch too much on that. I want to touch more along the lines of, what do I do on a day-to-day basis to keep myself pumped, to keep myself excited, to get this energy and always, take my business to that next level. Because am I satisfied with where I'm at? Well, kind of. I'm pretty happy with where I'm at, but I'm not satisfied and comfortable. So that's why I put those extra hours in. But to get that level of excitement that I always have, it's number one, exercising. That's huge. Exercising is one of the most important reasons why I'm excited on a day-to-day basis. Now, taking myself to the level of excitement where I used to literally work out, I'd say maybe 1 or 2 times a week in the recent past, I literally noticed my energy literally going downhill. However, back in my college days, when I'd work out literally 6 to 7 days a week in the mornings, and I'm talking intense workouts. I'm not talking boring workouts. I'm talking intense workouts, meaning you're not necessarily following a boring pattern. You're better off going to the gym and running on a treadmill, getting that blood rushing for the next, for like a 5 to 10 minute pump, where you're actually going pretty hardcore, and then after that, jumping and lifting weights in a working basically your core. And I'll actually point out in this actual blog post the different types of people that I listen to. But a gentleman by the name of Dr. Josh Axe, which I'm fighting to get on my show as a host, to host him on my show. I've learned a lot from him. I've actually bought his Burst Fit training program, and it's literally taken myself to that next level. However, the big thing, and if you do watch this show, is I like being around people. So I like going to the gym and implementing what he teaches, but at the gym where there's a lot of people around. So getting myself, fit by actually taking myself into a lot more exercise has really helped exponentially grow the way I actually how much energy I actually have. 2, getting excited about your day. If you have nothing much going for you in your day, Well, you have to start creating things and get excited about it. Like right now, I'm on my way to another big group presentation where I'm going to be presenting in front of about 25 to 30 people, and I'm going to be able to share a little bit about my life. You know, it's awesome that I'm passionate about it, and it's what I love to do. So just me getting hyped and excited and thinking about the stuff I'm going to talk about really gets me super excited and pumped. Now, the last thing I want you guys to really understand and know, as I cut this video pretty short because people don't have much of an attention span these days, right, is on your way to work, you have to be pumping people who are successful and being surrounded around them. Now, successful people are far few, and you know they're not really the majority out there are not successful. So if you're a business entrepreneur, obviously you are if you're listening to this, and you want to get yourself to that next level, well, you need to surround yourself around positive, hype, energy people who know what they're talking about. And the only way to do it is to either subscribe to people's podcasts and actually listen to them on the way to work, or YouTube videos like this one. My time is literally very limited. I know a lot of you have been asking about coaching, one-on-one coaching, and said you don't mind paying for it, but it's not about the money for me. I've literally gotten my financial success. I do obviously want to take myself to that next level, but it's more about my time and where I'm, putting my resources, where am I putting my time into? And it really is growing my blog, growing my audience, because I know what it'll mean to me when I actually have 100,000 subscribers and, over 500,000 actual viewers. And that's what I'm actually working towards next, because I've done it myself and I know what it's going to take, but it's only going to take as much work as you're willing to put into it. Because if you're willing to put a lot of your efforts in and really listen to what the teachings that I talk about, I can tell you, I can almost guarantee you success. Now, the reason why is because I've been successful. I've been coaching a lot of people in my day about, success in general and how you take yourself and take action, because that's the biggest thing in life. People, it's not about setting up your business. It's about you taking action every single day in your life. If you're there just, thinking about, what's the next big thing I'm going to do and how you're going to set it up, but not taking action on setting up your blog, grabbing your domain, or whatever it is, I promise you, you're setting yourself up for failure. Yes, I get to enjoy the luxuries of life, but that's because I put the time and efforts into it. But next, I want to actually have, that Shark Tank lifestyle. All those people who are up there at the top, that's my next level I want to take myself to. So what do I got to do? I got to shadow them. I have to bring those people on my show and figure out what are the things that they're doing. I study the people at the top, and if they're doing it and I have trust that they become successful at it, then it means I can be the same if I work at it every single day. So that's what I'm here to tell you guys. So make sure when you're actually on your way to work, you're always surrounding yourself around successful people through podcasts, just like myself. EntrepreneurAdrenaline.com. You can go to iTunes if you want to subscribe to mine. I like to not just listen to one person. I like getting, different types of knowledge from different types of people at different angles. So, some of the people I listen to is John Lee Dumas from Entrepreneur on Fire, Podcast Answer Man, Smart Passive Income. These are some of the things that some of the guys that I listen to on a day-to-day basis. And I've literally taken myself to that next level online, because I implemented their teachings and I trusted that, these people know what they're talking about based on results, based on where they're at currently in their life. So that's all about this video. People are looking at me like I'm a crazy lunatic screaming at my phone here. But, hey, when you get to enjoy the luxuries of life and you're super passionate about it and you really want to teach those people, as you can tell, live life with energy, live with excitement, live with passion, take yourself to that next level, communicate with yourself on a day-to-day basis, and I promise you, you can enjoy the life that you do deserve. My name is Paul Shakuri. I love you all, and see you at the next video or on my next podcast, EntrepreneurAdrenaline.com.